Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn February 5, 2022. Adopt a new outlook on life today, and realize that things change, regardless of how much you might long to hang on to the present situation. People may seem a bit restless and stubborn. Be careful that you are not caught up in someone else's busybody drama. A voice from the past might be talking to you out of nowhere, asking you to open up to their way of thinking. Today you could apply some self-help ideas to your life. You might see a situation in your family that needs some fixing. Maybe there are some communication problems where loved ones aren't seeing eye to eye. You could come up with a way to resolve this issue today. Maybe you can counsel the parties involved. If it's you who is at the center of the problem, you might adopt a new philosophy that will provide a more enlightened perspective. There may be a good deal of pressure on you today. Someone who is worried about getting behind on projects may push you to get ahead of yourself. Be careful not to put the cart before the horse. You're a hard worker and a good analyst. Trust your instincts and do things in the order in which you know they should be done. A lot of money may go in and out of your bank account today. Monies received will be very welcome, but you're more likely to use it to pay bills or for much needed purchases than you are to stash it away. You might decide to put some towards a class you've been wanting to take or a long-awaited vacation. At day's end you'll feel both relieved and satisfied. Take some time out to relax and enjoy your prosperity. Relations and friends are having a hard time with you and vice versa. Put an end to this mutual feeling of frustration, be honest with yourself and consider compromising on some points. Talking to people to clear things up is also a big help. Regard today's negative atmosphere as an opportunity to resolve conflicts permanently. Sometimes prolonged contact with an unfamiliar substance can lead you to develop an allergy. This is what's happening in the case of a mutual friend you share with you-know-who. Don't let this person come between you two. Whatever you try to achieve is criticized and unlikely to be accepted in a very favorable way, especially if you feel undue pressure to perform any kind of activity. It is far better to delay important activities or decisions until you feel positive about the outcome. Use your sense of humor to relieve any tension. You could be contemplating personal relationships today, trying to figure out how things can be improved. Your moods may vacillate back and forth today. 1 minute, all will become clear to you, and you'll know what to do. The next minute, your mind will flip-flop and change direction about the issue. Be patient on yourself and others today, as minor mood swings could lead to misunderstandings or harsh words. Look for a more peaceful day to instigate change. Today's vibrations will push you towards a new departure. Today, you should feel the first preliminary signs. You feel the need to move in every sense of the word, towards new ideas and contacts. In your professional environment, you could well have some very good news for the future. Things are changing for you on the inside and on the outside too. Today is a day for the new and the different. As close as you or your partner are, it may be that you've allowed yourselves to get into a rut. Routine is nice, but boring routine is not. Take matters into your own hands and plan an unusual evening out. Why not go roller skating or sign up for a line dancing class? Whatever you do together is bound to be fun and will re-energize your relationship. 3 days after a new moon in your work sector, the Sun catches up with Saturn here, aligning here today for just the second time in 3 decades. The other time was last January, just weeks after Saturn's return, but a year on, you are older, wiser, and this powerful planet has managed to embed himself into the resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. With the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment in her early days here, at work or with whatever it is that keeps you busy, expect to not only feel more motivated but clear on where to direct your time and energy. After aligning with Jupiter in your relationship sector yesterday, the moon aligns with Neptune here today, acting as a bridge between the planets of luck and dreams while allowing you to remain emotionally engaged and connected. This comes just as Mercury turns direct in your romantic sector, something that after Venus direct turn here over the weekend ends a need to look back. The Cancer Sun shares a tender aspect with Neptune in Pisces today. This can make you extremely dreamy and open to turning your visions into reality. It's a time to welcome artistic sentiments and embrace any subconscious notions. A desire to create could be strong, but you have to be careful that you're aligning with the right project that speaks to you on a spiritual and soulful level. Neptune's gentle vibes could also make you feel extremely tired. You might want to take a few naps during the day or go to bed early. The flip side of this transit is that it can make us more susceptible to deception and illusion. You could be the victim of gaslighting or people taking you for granted, and this could result in drama or lies being exposed. Prepare yourself for an emotional showdown that could rock your world. Paranoia may be high, and you might think that others are trying to intentionally sabotage your projects and relationships. Odds are that this isn't the case, but you could be thinking it in the back of your mind. It's not that you really believe this is going on, but people could be acting out of character, triggering you to think things are actually happening. In the pre-dawn hours, the Cancer Sun trines Neptune in Pisces. This twice-yearly aspect inspires idealism and provides a powerful transmission of divine love. We see beauty all around us and act from a place of gratitude. This is an excellent transit for doing any creative, spiritual, meditative, or philanthropic work. Faith can be used for the purposes of manifestation, but also proves healing, insulating us from negativity. We might feel somewhat out of time now, or perhaps time seems irrelevant, as we are so involved in our mission that we don't notice the hours ticking away. Naturally, we can fall prey to delusional thinking in this Neptunian territory, but the repercussions of these thoughts will not be detrimental, largely because we are seeking to demonstrate our ethics, not to force them upon others. In the morning, the moon enters Libra. Saturn is currently the only other planet in an air sign, and so the moon assists in bringing more mental energy into the mix, helping us to be fair and objective. This is not to imply that decision-making will necessarily come easy, given the Libra moon's penchant for indecision and vacillation. Harmony is our intention, and over the next 2 days, we will be more interested in the health and well-being of our relationships, believing them to be symbolic representations of our interior emotional balance. Just be mindful that you are not betraying yourself in order to keep the peace.